And then I better put the captions on because people complain. Save that. And then I'm going to mute and just let you speak. Okay.
Okay, no worries. Hey everyone, good to see you all. We're going to I'll give people another 1 or 2 minutes to log in. So welcome and great to have you all here at the conference. And we will get started in about 2 minutes.
Thanks.
Okay, folks, let's get started. So welcome to the conference now. Great to have you all here. My name is Bill Cope. I work at the University of Illinois. I've also been involved with Common Ground, which is based in the research park at the University of Illinois since forever, it seems. And this conference is now in its 20th edition. 20 times we've run it, and we've got a fantastic roll-up this year. Things were a bit tough through the COVID period in all sorts of ways, but in this particular conference, I'm just looking at the stats here. We've got, I can't see the stats now. Tamsin sent me a little while ago. And yeah, we've got, same to me again, Tamsin. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot.
No worries. We've got over almost 300 pieces of digital media uploaded. We have English and Spanish language delegates. So we have, for the English side of things, we have about 168 in person and about 40 online. For our Spanish language, we have about 50 in person and another 50 online. So yeah, that's this year.
No, that's great. It's very encouraging that people are coming back again. But let me say, one of the aspects of COVID was that we, very, very hurriedly got the conference online as an online kind of conference. And we've kept that. So the concept we have now is this now kind of familiar concept in a whole lot of ways of a blended conference. So a blended conference means, some people are there in person, some people are just online, but we're doing encourage all the people who are at the in-person conference to upload digital media. A lot of them do, particularly they've got something that's well formed. You know, if it's something a bit preliminary, maybe they don't, but if they've got something they can upload, they have. So that's why we have effectively 300 online sessions from what TAMS and stats tell us. So, so welcome to the conference this year, and I'll just share my screen for a second. It is, let me just say, I've got to go share it again just a moment, because I changed the window between sharing and not sharing, so let me just try it. Here it is here. This year, the conference is in Portugal. So, you know, all the folks who are there, I know some of the people online now are likely to be in Portugal. So great to, you know, if you're there. Tams and I are still in Champaign, Illinois, but some of our Common Ground folks are there on site there in Portugal as well. So that's the conference. And again, this year, the theme is pathways to innovation, which is, you know, sustainability puts a lot of demands on people in terms of doing things differently, doing things in new ways. So innovation is a critical part of the whole agenda. And here, in the conference, we're trying to get multiple perspectives from civil society, from communities, from citizens themselves, from government, what is government's responsibility, and what can business do in this whole in this whole agenda. So that's our theme for 2024, expansive and broad, as the themes always are from conference to conference. Now, let me just say a little bit about the conference format. So first thing, which I've just said, it's blended. We have built the event platform within CGScholar, the event tab within CGScholar. And one of the things we ask people to do is please leave a comment, whether you're there in person or whether you're online. When you go to a session, always leave a comment. And what that does is, although the comments are asynchronous, it does trigger an email to the other people in the conversation and to the presenter. And hopefully we can, you know, build a kind of a dialogue around that. One of the advantages of this online model is there is plenty of space to say as much as you want and plenty of time to say it. Whereas often, you know, timed conference sessions are a little bit hurried and there isn't much time for questions. So that's a big advantage. But also, look, this is part of a process where we're trying to build a body of knowledge around this area, this important area. So the conference is one part of it, and of course, you folks are all going to have access to the presentations indefinitely going forward. So it's a kind of a resource. We're capturing the conference. So often in the past, conferences were ephemeral. Once the conference was over, you were scratching your head to remember that one session or another, and all you might have afterwards is a business card. But now we've actually got a record of all the sessions. But also, it's part of a workflow where you submit papers to the journal. So I'm going to jump over now to the bookstore part of the site. And you can see here that what we've, over the years, the journal's been working, and a book imprint, by the way. We've published 21 books in this research network. We've published over 1,500 pieces of work. So one of the things is, you know, with peer review, this is about a knowledge network. It's about collaborative knowledge building. After the peer review process, or put your paper in for peer review, be part of the peer review process, and then it goes into this repository of formally peer-reviewed knowledge. But one of the things we do say to people as well is, for goodness sake, use this repository. You folks all have access as Research Network members to the whole repository, all the books and all the articles. And what we have is we have this advanced search area. So if 1,647 pieces of text is overwhelming, which of course it is, you can do a very fine-grained search here and find exactly what you're looking for. Now, one of the things we do in academia is we honour each other's contributions to each other's thought in a community, in a social kind of way, by citation. So please use this resource and please cite from this resource as well. So that's a little bit about the relationship of the conference to the research network and the publishing process as well. I might also mention quickly a little ad for next year's conference. It's going to be in the US next year at the university, the Florida International University in Miami. And there we're thinking in a planetary sense about how we have a global responsibility around developing priorities and solutions and learning lessons from the realm of sustainability. But look, what we're going to do in the rest of this session is I'm going to ask you folks to introduce yourselves. And what I'm going to do is go around the Zoom tiles and just mention each person's name. And what Tamsin will do is, if you've got a session, if you're presenting, she'll put a link to that session in the chat. And I'll ask you to introduce yourself. Now, if you're in a noisy Starbucks or, you know, your microphone's broken or something or other, that's absolutely fine. No problems. Just tell us that in the chat and we'll be fine. And then, by the way, just in terms of the agenda for this session, where we're going after that is Tamsin will do an intro to the CGScholar platform, which is where all the sessions occur, but also where you will be uploading your papers for publication as well. So I am going to start going around the room now, and the first person I have in my tiles, actually I can't see a name next. Let me just have a quick look at that. Just a second. The first person I can see is Rodriguez ZP. Do you have that link there, Tamsin? Actually, yeah.
It
So,
says JJ Rodriguez ZP. Are you able to introduce yourself and unmute?
La traducción no es buena en español. No es buena.
oh, that's okay. That's look, just say a few words in Spanish, because there's a lot of Spanish speakers here, and then we'll move on to the next person.
Bill and I need to practice our Spanish.
Yeah, that's true.
You continue, please. You continue.
Yeah. Okay, we'll continue. Tamsin, I'm just going to go through these names because that screenshot doesn't have names on it. The next one is Joseph Sokovsky. And Tamsin will try to see if she can find your session and we'll bring it up. Joseph, welcome. Tell us where you come from and what brings you to the conference.
So, hello, I am from Czech Republic, and I would like to present my topic of which is part of the dissertation work in university.
Okay, great. All right. And sorry, I was looking in the wrong spot for the chat. So let me bring that up there. And the next one is Sarah. Sarah doesn't have a I can't see a surname for Sarah, but if we could go to that next. And I'll bring up the other two as well. Sarah, would you like to introduce?
Hello,
Hey,
hello
how are
everyone.
you?
Hi everyone. I'm a PhD student from Italy, and I am attending this conference. I would have liked to attend it in presence, but due to health reasons, I have to attend it online. But I brought a contribution about green purchase habits, and I'll be happy to show it to you. And I hope that my digital media are in a form that is understandable and shareable to other researchers and you all. Thank you.
Okay, great. And by the way, sorry, a bit slow. This is Joseph's session. Protection of environment for negative effects of socioeconomic systems. Big topic, but very, very important one, obviously. So let's, and the other one, by the way, was I think that was the session that Juan Jose was part of as well, cross-cutting environmental education in higher education programs. Okay, so the next one is Wang, which is Yi Yang Wang from Kyoto.
Hello, Professor. Hello, everybody. And Yang Wang, and now I come from Taiwan, and now I study in Kyoto University. And let me share my presentation page to the chat box. And what I'm interested in is about distribute energy resource. Yes, it says as you see. And thank you for sharing the slide. And I also have a little question here. Yeah, I will be brief because before the deadline for uploading a digital media, I already upload the PDF slides. But that's my bad. After deadline, I also want to upload another video. But I think now currently I think it's already
Yes.
closed.
So the portal's closed. What you can do is I'll put the support email in the chat now, and you can just email them and they will open the portal for you again. This has to be done individually, so you'll have to just
Okay.
you could even also send them the document that you want to upload or link in that email, and they can do it for you on your behalf as well.
Okay, thank you, Professor. Thank you very much. Because last Friday I sent my Mbit code for YouTube and also the MP4 document to the CG network email. How about the system replied me? They will come with my email around 3 to 5 business days. So I think maybe I can leave my Mbit code to this chat box or to the comment page of this session.
You can do that if you wish as well. Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is that and I'll explain it in a little bit, but the comments are not specific to your presentation. They're for the panel. Yeah, you can send an email and we will make it work.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Sorry
very
for
much. We've just gone back to Sarah from Italy. So this is Sarah's presentation: multiple gains and multiple causes, model green food purchase habits. So thank you very much. It sounds like a very, very important and interesting topic. The next one I have on my list is Maria Cruz. I'm not sure whether I've caught your whole name. Would you like to say hello, Maria? Okay, no problems if Maria's not there. The next one I have is Evelia Rojas. Oh, there's Maria Cruz's session. I'll just bring that up now. And the next one after that is I'm just going through my list here. Maria. Evelia Rojas. By the way, this is Maria Cruz's presentation, which is in Spanish. So welcome and great to have you here with us at the conference, Maria. The next one is, as I say, yeah, that's right, which is, would you like to introduce yourself, Evelia?
Yeah, of course. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Evelia Rojas. Nice to meet you. I'm from Mexico City. I'm from Instituto Politécnico Nacional. And my subject will be environmental education in times of ecosystemic crisis. So if you are interested in it, please, you're all welcome. And that would be all.
Great, thank you very much for that. The next one we just have written here, Noshura's iPhone. So Noshura, I'm thinking that might be your name. Tams, I don't know whether we have a link for Noshura.
Hello, are you hearing me? I'm actually on the train right now.
Yes, we can hear you.
From the University of Mauritius. I'm a doctoral student at the University of Mauritius, and I'm going to present on a study entitled An Evaluation of the Policies, Strategies, and Legal Framework of Solid Waste Management in Mauritius.
Okay, all right then. Excellent, excellent.
I don't know whether you're hearing.
If you can find your paper, if you've got a paper, just put it in the link and I'll bring it up now.
Yes.
Okay, and welcome all the way from Mauritius. Great to have people from all over the world, so to speak. The next one is Diana, and I can't read the rest of the name. Yes, Diana, just Diana. And by the way, if anybody else wants to put their link in the chat, they go to their page and put their link in the chat. We can go looking for it, or you can also find it for us. Okay. The next one I have is Monica Lakwani.
That was pretty good, William. Thank you.
Oh, I fluke the correct pronunciation.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm Monica Lakwani. I'm from the United States. I am doing a session on language access. Let's see if I can pull that up. Oh, thank you. Although it's LAKHWANI. We have here in Kentucky over 153 languages, close to 9% foreign-born population. It is doubling by the moment. And we are the second largest city in the United States to have a Cuban population. So I will be discussing language access and following the ordinances and federal guidelines to provide those interpretations and translations for language. Really excited and nice to meet you all.
Great, and welcome. Yeah. You're just kind of up, down the road or something. So from where we are in Champaign, Illinois. Okay, the next one then is Emily Davitan.
Hello. I'm Emily Damontin from University of Mauritius, doctoral student. I'm working on a PhD thesis on vulnerability index for small island developing state. Actually, now I'm on the train on my way to the conference, so it's a bit difficult to say more about what I'm doing or share the presentation. Yeah, this one, thank you. So I'm going to present on the methodology of fuzzy Delphi method, which is a methodology that we use to be able to capture the judgment of stakeholders and experts on the topic that we are addressing, the climate change vulnerability indicators for small island developing state, and we're using the case of Mauritius. Thank you. I'm excited to be among you tomorrow.
Wonderful. Online world is amazing that we can talk to you while you're on the train on the way to the conference. So that's fantastic. The next one I have here is Maria Aguirre. Okay, Maria, perhaps you're a participant. But great to have you, because we couldn't find a session for you. Maybe we just couldn't find it. And the final one that I have at the moment is Nancy Titola. And you don't have a presenter for Nancy Titola as well. Okay, so folks, have I missed anybody who'd like to say hello? And if I've missed anybody who's giving a session, would you put your link in the chat? So I'm watching the chat for that now as well. But look, go on. Yeah, who's that?
Hi, I'm Paulo. I am not presenting at this conference, but I have been a reviewer for the conference since several years ago. So it's nice to have the conference here in April this year. Thank you.
Wonderful. Great to have you, and thanks if you've been doing reviews for us. That's a wonderful service that people offer for within the research network as well. So that's great. Well, look, I'm just going to go back and summarize a few things now. So the main thing I really want to say is go to the the bottom, join the discussion down here. So go to as many sessions as you can. Yes, there's a lot of sessions, but go and join the discussion and please leave a comment. It's just a way of people connecting and you know, again, a constructive comment rather than, you know, just, yes, this is great, or would be really, really helpful. So please try to, you know, add some thoughtful comments to the discussion. The discussion's a very important part of this. And it's important also for the in-person people, this online discussion is web-based discussion as well, because it keeps a record and it keeps everybody connected, both online and in person as well. Again, I just want to remind people that the next year's conference is going to be here in the US, 23rd and 25th of January, and wish you all a great conference. Tamsin, any important things that I've missed in this intro session?
Not that I can think off the top of my head. What I'm going to do now is I'll jump in and share my screen. I'll run through the event conference microsite, how to engage in the conference as an online only participant, and then open it up for any questions after that. So I'm happy to go ahead and start that now. So what I'll do is I'll click share screen and I'll turn off yours, Bill. And I'll go ahead. Maybe someone could just give me a bit of a thumbs up to let me know if they can see or something. If they're able to see, I hope you can see my screen. Thanks, Monica. So there are many different ways to get to the conference microsite. One of these is through on sustainability at the conference. You can go ahead and click on this link just here. Another one, if you just go to cgscholar.com, you'll be prompted to log in. I've saved my login details here. And you can go ahead and get to the website that way as well. If you don't remember your login details, please email support at, please email support at cgnetworks.org. It's really easy for us to just reset that and send those details on to you so that you can engage in the conference. When you do log in through CGScholar.com, it does take you to your profile page here. You will be a member of the sustainability community, and this will be your area for peers. I am a member of all of our communities there, but sustainability will appear for you here. I do encourage everyone to update their profile. In the event schedule, your name, if it's listed there as a presenter, will be hyperlinked to this profile page. So it's really a great way for people to learn more about you. You can do this one of two ways. So the first way is to go to this sort of golden yellow bar here and go down to profile and update that way. Another way is to click in your name, which will be in the top right corner of the page, and then you can go to account settings there. We don't ask for that much information, just a little micro bio, your current affiliation, disciplines that you're interested in, any links that you might have. One thing I do want to, and you know, of course, an image if you want to put one up as well. I'll go ahead and find the sustainability community here now. This is where we update with, I'll just type it in so I don't have to scroll down through this page. Oh, sorry, it helps if did I spell it correctly? Go ahead and click on that page just there. I'm just going to admit someone in from the waiting room. Forgive me one moment. And that will take you to the community page, which is just here. Sorry, my internet. We're currently having an ice rainstorm in Champaign, Illinois. So I feel that our internet is going a little slower than I'd like today. So forgive me for that. This is where we have information about the community, like current updates. You can go ahead and click on that updates tab there, recent activity, most recent publications, as well as information about our 2 events. You can see the members that are part of that community there on the left. I'm just going to get to the event microsite from this page, you can do what you can get there a couple of different ways. If you were already logged in, you can go ahead and click on this microsite link just here and it'll take you to the about page. If you're in this section and you're not quite sure how to get there, you can go down to your events here and it'll be listed at the top there. When it's listed under your events, if you've got other events, it's listed in chronological order, except past events go straight to the bottom once they've passed, so you can click from there. I've got too many windows open, so I'm going to go ahead and close these. This is the about page for the event microsite. We have information here, such as links to the conference website, more about the research network, the annual themes, as well as this e-program and conference user guide. This is sort of a summary. I'm going to click on it so you can see, but it's a PDF summary of the conference and the things that I'm saying to you today. So if I am talking too quickly, which I do tend to do, and you don't have time to watch the video recording, which will be uploaded to the event schedule, you can go ahead and click on this e-program and use conference user guide, and it'll give you information such as the local plenaries, the local hosts, the plenaries, more information about our fantastic emerging scholars, the journal, but right here at the end as well, it gives you sort of everything that I'm saying here, how to access the program, how to log in, navigate to the microsite, and all those types of things. I'm going to go and admit another person into the room here. You can download that as a PDF onto your desktop. From there, you'll have a number of different things here. If you are not presenting at the conference, then you'll have this submit a proposal link like I do. If you do have an accepted proposal, it'll say your proposal here. When you click on that, that'll be your title, abstract, keywords. The links that I was putting in the chat before for those presenter pages, this will be how you can access your presenter page where the digital media is listed at the bottom. Your registration is exactly what it sounds like. It's information about your registration. It's where you can download your invoice and know what you're registered for. Mine is sort of just put in place here as an audience pass. I'll jump presentations just for this one moment to show you the special events. This is where you can sign up for events like the one that we're in now, which is the welcome and training session, as well as the online talking circle, which will take place on Friday. The talking circle is a great session for the online only participants because it's sort of informal, but it means that, and it's sort of at the end of the conference, it means that we can come and have an informal discussion about the presentations that we've seen throughout the conference and the special focus and the ideas of the conference. So I encourage you all to join that. I'll go ahead and click on presentations now. Sorry, like I said, I stormed today, having a bit of a slow day with the internet because we seem to be sort of stuck in some type of polar vortex at the moment. So here we are, following tab here, that will be unique to your profile. Whoever you choose to follow will appear here. I might not choose the same people as you, or the same sessions, we might have different interests. So we can go ahead and choose different presentations. And this tab here will just be an easy way to access those presentations. I will, when we get over to the event schedule, show you how to follow presentations. Featured presentations. These are our wonderful emerging scholars. We have a great emerging scholar program where we have both in-person emerging scholars and online only emerging scholars. You'll see them in the rooms if you're there in Portugal facilitating sessions. You'll also see them in the rooms and sessions the chat and discussion boards, asking questions and engaging in that way as well. So we like to highlight their presentations so you can go ahead and see when they're presenting here and look at those. By theme, if, for example, you are interested in only the special focus, you can go ahead and scroll down and see all the presentations that have been accepted to present that are under that special focus. By type, if I only am interested in workshops, I can scroll down here and go past theme paper presentations and look and see if there's any workshops, and maybe I'm missing it, or there's a lot of theme paper presentations, and you can scroll down, or maybe we don't have any workshops. Here they are. So say I just want to see workshops. This is by presentation format or type. Alphabetical is alphabetical according to the title of the presentation. Say you've been to a presentation and you remember what it was about or the title, you can go ahead and look that up here. You'll note that all the presentations that are in person have the room, date and time. If they're online only presenters, it'll have online asynchronous underneath. I'll show you that in just one moment. This is a search function, so you can search according to the presenter's name or the title of the presentation there. I'll just quickly show you this presentation just here. So say I'm interested in attending this session, I can go ahead and click on the room, date and time. It will take me straight to the event schedule from here and show you where it sits within that event schedule, so you can see when they're presenting, what panel they're in, who they're presenting with. So here is the presentation just here. I'll go back for one moment. If I want to learn more about this presentation, I can click on the title and it will take me to this presenter page, which has the abstract, the author's names, as well as their digital media, which is now available to view there. Let's go ahead and follow this presentation. And then what I'm going to do is click back here on this presentations tab, and it'll appear under my presentations tab. So anyone that you're interested in following, you can go ahead and click follow next to them. I'm going to go ahead and jump over here now so that we can go through this in a little bit more detail. Oh, one thing I did mention is that everyone's names is hyperlinked. When you click on those people's names, it will take you to their profile page. So please do update that. You can go ahead and add those people as peers if you want to connect with them further. So here we are. There is a little bit more information about navigating the schedule in this little pop-down tab there if you're interested. We are in this session right now. Any title that you see here, you can click on, that will take you to more information. We've got a number of people entering the waiting room right now. More information about joining that session. If you click on discussion, that will take you to the discussion board for that session as well as tell you about the number of engagements. That's the number of people who have clicked on that session and engaged with that session. If you're a Spanish language delegate or you're interested in Spanish language sessions, you can click between the two programs in Spanish and English. So here we have the other Spanish language sessions by just going to this tab just here. Now let's go to day one of the program. So this is the in-person section of the program, day 1, day 2, day 3. I'll cover this online only, asynchronous section in just one moment. So we can see here the conference opening and welcome session. All of these sessions will be recorded and uploaded just following the session. If you have any question, and so in order to view this plenary session tomorrow, you can go ahead and click on the title of that the title there, and the embedded video of that session will appear just here. If you have any questions for the plenary speaker, you can go ahead and either click this join the discussion button right here, or this discussion tab as well. And so that will be uploaded just there. Then we get down into these talking circle sessions. These are all in-person sessions. Here we can see the first session of the day. So you can click on the title there, and that will show us all the sessions in there as well as the abstracts of those sessions. You can see here that these, while they're in-person presentations, these presenters have uploaded digital media. So you as an online only delegate are also welcome to click on view that digital media and have a look at those presentations. We can see that there's a PowerPoint here for this one. And actually it looks like everyone but one has uploaded their digital media here. I'm going to use Bruce as an example here. If Bruce has uploaded digital media and we watch that, and then we might have a question, you can go ahead and join the discussion at the bottom of the page here. And in fact, Bruce has uploaded a number of things. Join the discussion here. Now you can see that this is community context, whilst Bruce's presentation name is Zero Energy. So the discussion board is for the panel. So we like to look at the connections between the presentations, or perhaps, you know, contested ideas. And so we have the discussion board for the panel, not for the individual presentations. I'll go back. Sorry, I clicked too quickly there. You can go ahead and follow any of these presentations in that session. So please do take a look at those in-person sessions if you're an online only delegate. A lot of people have made their digital media available for you to have a look at those sessions. These will be uploaded for you just following the session. I'm just going to go ahead and jump over here. So these are our online only asynchronous sessions. We can see here, like the in-person ones, that we can click on the title and it opens up the panel. with the abstract available to view. We can see the digital media is available here. We can see Estefania's presentation here. I'll go ahead and follow that so it's easy for me to access. This is actually a great example. We can't see the digital media here, so we can go ahead and request that. If you click that button, the presenter will receive an email saying someone wants to see your digital media. And then once that's uploaded, you can go ahead and you will get an email saying it's now been uploaded. If we have a question for these presenters, you can go ahead and join the discussion. Like I said before, this is for the panel, not for the individual presentations. Let's go ahead. There's yours, Joseph. I'll click on yours and we'll see you've uploaded your digital media, so that's fantastic. So we can go ahead and ask you questions in the discussion board there. And already 398 engagements, which is also fantastic. What I'm going to do now is we have different presentation formats. You will have your emerging scholars in those discussion boards watching your digital media today. They'll be there to facilitate discussion and ask questions. So go ahead and jump in there. Everything's open now, so you're able to start viewing that digital media. One thing to note as well is that this acts sort of as an archive of the conference. This digital media is not going anywhere. So if you see someone that you're following and there's an interesting idea that you need to go back to, using this link to the microsite, you'll be able to view this digital media even after the conference. So if you have a question that you want to come back to that you forget to ask during this period, you can go ahead and add that person as a peer and connect with them again. What I might do now is just stop sharing for one moment. And open it up. I have gone a little quickly, so forgive me for that. And please let me know if you have any questions or are not sure about how to engage in these sessions. Anyone got any questions?
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, go ahead.
So do you have to open up each individual presentation to know if they have uploaded any digital media, or is there like a simpler way?
So you can
I must have missed
you
it.
can see here. So when you go to actually see the digital media, yes, you have to upload the presentation, but they will not have this view digital media banner next to them unless they've uploaded something.
Okay, so like on let's say day one,
yes,
I'm looking at the not the online sessions, just
in
day
day
one.
Yes.
Is there a simpler way to look at it instead of opening up every session?
So you need to just click on the title of the
Okay.
panel. Yep, you're not going to see it other than clicking on the title of the panel. And so we can see here that Bryony has not uploaded anything, but Rhett has.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so
So
much.
you have to click on the title of that panel. Yep.
I appreciate it.
Are there any other questions? Okay, so just so you know as well, I'm just going to mention again, the recording of this session will be uploaded as digital media to the bottom of that welcome session block. So if for some reason you do need to sort of review what I've said again, please do that. There is also that PDF that I showed you on the About page of the microsite, the e-program and conference user guide that can help you if you need to go back and review. If for some reason there's any problems, you can email support@cgnetworks.org. We're on the email. We're waiting for any questions, so we want to help you to get engaged in the conference. One thing I did just off the top of my head fail to mention is if you comment in the discussion board and someone replies to you, you will receive an email saying, someone has replied to your comment. There's no need to sort of be waiting, lingering in the discussion board if you, unless you want to and have, but you will receive an email saying someone has commented in there. So you'll be able to do that. Okay, I'm hesitant to leave you go just in case you have any questions, but if you don't, I'll say I hope you enjoy the conference. Feel free to reach out to us at any point in time. We're here to help, and we hope you enjoy the sessions, have a great discussion, have some good questions, and we will see you in the talking circle on Friday as well to talk about those ideas. So I look forward to it, and have a nice morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Bye, everyone.